What's happening? What's happening?
Are you gonna take both dogs out?
What's happening? This baby is knocked out, man. Holy.
Honor him or something?
Baby's out of the sleep of his life. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Mindful Reality, the channel that covers, the channel that kind of used to cover reality TV, but I haven't been doing that lately. Not that I've retired, but, you know, let's give you some views while I'm out here. Hi, Vicky. Some views, some New York City views. That's the bus stop. I'm about to pass a halal cart. Look at this baby having the sleep of its life. Like, look how this baby is sleeping, man. Alright. I put it back on myself because I feel weird when people video record me, so if I'm recording from a distance, that's one thing, but anyways, it's about 70 degrees, which is really nice. I love a good 70-degree day, but in New York City, 70 is more like 75. Alrighty, 100. I can't deal with your temperatures. The only time I was ever anywhere with 100 degrees, I guess two places. I was in, I've been to some places that are over 100, but in the United States, the two places that I was at that were over 100 degrees was Atlanta and why did I say Atlanta? I'm tired. Atlanta and Miami. Those are the two places that I was at that were over 100 degrees. But then I was in Mexico, Honduras, and Bahamas. And I think all three of those places went over 100 degrees. But it's a different heat. Because I remember telling people that live from the islands, that are in the islands in those places, and they told me it's a different type of heat. I didn't understand until I actually went to one of those places. I'm tired. What is this? XP? 75 XP. Whatever it is, you are number 2 on the community leaderboard, so I just took a picture to show you that you're number 2, Ma.
Yeah. Dad. Okay.
This is crazy. Nah, I'm not doing the picture again. You are number 2. Oh, so I guess it basically just means who leaves the most comments on that particular live. What is a wind guard for a phone? Are you talking about a microphone? Because if you're not talking about one of those microphone attachments, then I don't know what a wind guard is. If I wasn't really trying to just get home, I'd probably stop and sit in an area like this. Super nice. Take some pictures actually. I low-key like it out here. I just hate coming here. I don't know how that makes sense, but it makes perfect sense to me. If I could come here like once a year, I'd have my fill. And then not once a year for like an event specifically, but just I'm gonna get up in the morning and go to Manhattan and do like tourist things. Find a nice place to eat breakfast and then like shows. Or today I was doing some work. I actually worked a competition that I usually run in. The one that I did in Washington, D.C., they had it in New York today, and I didn't run it, but I worked it, which is cool. It was funny at the end, though, because one of the main judges for the race started yelling at me at the end of my shift. I mean, not at the end as in towards the end of my shift, as in my shift was over. So the funny thing about these shifts compared to my actual 9 to 5, this is a 3-day event. So the people there that are my bosses, I'm only gonna see them today. So the thing is, in my 9 to 5 job, somebody could hit me up if I'm still in the building, let's say at 5. Even though my job's not really 9 to 5, it's 8:30 to 4. But let's just say 9 to 5 for the sake of easy math. And at 5:01, they come running to me and say, Mark, you got to do this and this. Most likely, I still would not do it. But there's a small chance I would do it if they say, I need you to do this, and I'm offering you overtime to do it. I might, depending on my day and what I feel like. But most likely I would respectfully decline. This person was like, hey, you need to get in place because the next set of people are coming through. Sorry, that was me trying not to die on camera. So they were like, she was like, you need to get yourself in place. What are you doing standing around? And I was like, I'm not working anymore. My shift is done. So, and she was like, ugh. And I'm like thinking to myself, you're lucky that's all I said, because I already got my payment for what I did. So I have no obligation to be any kind of nice to you. No obligation to be any kind of nice to you. Why do people act like that anyways? Even if I was on my shift, this specific job I mostly did because you get a free race code, and those races cost like $200. So I literally did it just for the race code. The pay was so little that I did it for the race code. It's actually not windy You know why you probably hear mostly wind? It's because I have my headphones on. So it's going through Bluetooth. Hold on. Because it's not actually windy. I mean, it's a little bit windy, but it's not that windy. It's just that people can not hear me well. It's so weird, like, it's like they make headphones. Someone gonna take this guy out? Alright, I'll take him out, because, let's see, hide user on this channel. Bye. I wonder if it still shows him as number 3. Now it's showing you, it shows you guys that Ma is 1, but it shows me that Ma and Vicky are tied with 75 XP apiece. I wish I knew what you guys get XP for. I don't know. And then when I get into the subway, what am I doing? The sound is better, right? I assume that the sound is better. Eventually I'll get a new phone, but I'm working on this upgrade at my job. I feel really good about my chances to get this upgrade, but you never know, man. But I'm in a good spot at my job. I really am. I feel like I am. At least that's what I'm being told. And I believe the person who's telling me that. Again, do I 100% believe that this thing is going to go in my favor? No. So because of that, I always keep my options open and all that good stuff. Because in my lifetime, I've been promised a lot of things. And those promises come into fruition rarely. You know, I have, listen, there's about 2 or 3 people in my life. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you guys who I am. I be taking pictures out here like I'm a tourist. Like, people probably think that I don't live here. Look at you taking pictures of... Yeah, I told y'all it wasn't the wind. It was the fact that I put on my Bluetooth headphones. So I know that when my Bluetooth is on, even if I'm trying to call somebody on the phone, they can't hear me. So I always have to take the Bluetooth off. But it's like, what's the point of the Bluetooth? I don't know if it's a headphone thing, like if I could get better headphones that wouldn't be like that, but when I play my music on the headphones, it's crystal clear. Five Guys. So we got an AMC theater here. There was something else I was saying, I can't remember. Anyways, we have, I think June 1st is what, tomorrow? Yes, today is the 31st. June 1st is tomorrow. June 3rd June 3rd marks 3 months at my new job. 3 months might not sound significant, but it's significant for a few reasons. Number one, I didn't think I was going to stay for 3 months. Number two, 3 months means all my benefits kick in. So I have been living on a prayer since February 1st. February 1st, I've just been hoping and praying that nothing happens to me to where I need to go get emergency services or see a doctor. Matter of fact, funny enough, no, I can't say that on camera, but I had an unfortunate thing happen to me a month ago, but it turned out to be something that actually was favorable for me. Hold on, I feel like I'm always in the same places, but Madison Square Garden. Is the game tonight? I don't know if the game is tonight. Today is... What is today? Saturday? I don't know if the Knicks are playing today. I'm not sure. As soon as I get in the subway, I'm probably pretty much going to have to be off of here. Because then my service is going to go out. Oh, there's another entrance to Penn Station. That's what's up. Pennsylvania Station. Pennsylvania Station. Food carts. Pennsylvania Station. Oh, I think there is a Knicks game today. The Knicks tickets are so expensive that everyone sits outside and watches the games outside. I have to climb this set of stairs for no reason. Yeah. I don't know what gets me about a cool set of stairs. I actually, as a matter of fact, want to run up and down the stairs, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to restrain myself from living my best life. I have my iPhone, my disconnected iPhone, so I use my iPhone for pictures and stuff. Get to these comments. I'm sorry. Stop honking. Mark is live. Yeah, definitely got to be a Knicks game going on today. Don't mention Madison Square Garden. Taking me back to dark times. Oh, they're playing at 8:30. I might be home in enough time to see the game. You have to give me a minute because I have to jump off and see when my train leaves. Sorry about that. I had to figure out which train take. Which I still don't actually know. 721 Babylon. I can take that train. Mary, long time no see. How you doing, friends? Friends? All right. Yo, this is clean right now. I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, the floor in Penn Station is never as clean like this. I was just walking around and I just noticed that the floors are clean. This is like significant, man. When did they start cleaning the floors, and when did this place stop smelling like urine? Whoa, I've been missing out, man. Where is track 19? Oh, I've been past track 19. 15, 16. I've been past 19. In the wrong area. It's so funny because I know I can't think and live at the same time, but I still do it anyways. Go ahead. Thank you. And my lives end up being way longer than I planned them to be, simply because I don't know where I'm going. California takes the cake for that. Because my one trip to California, I pretty much breathed some air and paid like $2,000 for the trip. I did nothing in California to justify spending almost $2,000. I might get an external mic though. That's not a bad idea. I just bought one before and I feel like it wasn't good. So, but I don't know. There's people who do vlogs and stuff that have external phone mics. So maybe I just have to do some research. Life is okay. All blue. Blue and gray actually. Gray pants. Gray shoes, but a blue sweatshirt, a blue hoodie. What time is it? Forest Hill, Jamaica, 7:21. I am not on mute. I am not on mute at all. Because of Turicity, I know where my mute button is. So if you ever don't hear sound, it's because of the phone, not because of me being on the mute button. Hi, Turicity, by the way. And Toronto is clean everywhere too. Toronto is like all the cleanliness of it's all the beauty, I should say, of New York City, except like probably a fourth of the population, and the streets are way cleaner. So yeah, you help me. The complaint section always helps me. Well, yours actually helped me the most, just because you said, I think you said something about the mute button your hand, when my hand was covering the, actually your thing was not about the mute button. Your thing was when I was covering the part that takes the sound. So I know that the part that takes my sound on my phone is on the bottom right, and then the mute button is on the right side of the screen. And my phone just cuts in and out. I mean, it's funny to me that the people that know that are the ones that keep telling me that. Just texting like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Mary just became the #1. I don't know why this thing is. So what it's showing me is that all 4 of you have 75 XP, but it ranks you somehow. Like, why is one person's XP more than the other, and what does XP actually mean? I bet you YouTube sent me an email with this, and I just didn't get it. Just checking. Yeah, let us know. Yeah, once the train takes off, which should be in a minute or two, I'm gonna have to hop off because I am underground. Hold on. Yeah, I'm underground, so as soon as it starts going through the tunnel, there's gonna be no service. Yeah, but unfortunately,
Babylon, Forest, Begun, Jamaica, Freeport, Massapequa Park, Amador, Quebec, Illinois, and Babylon.
but what I was saying is,
for Forest Hills and Kew Gardens, first 6 cars, we're operating 10 cars, first 6 cars only, for Forest Hills and Kew Gardens. Passengers using MTA train contact, these are the time to purchase and activate tickets. Once again, please purchase and activate tickets. Forest Hills will be next. Also closing doors, attention to the flags, that's all.
what I'm saying is, because I check those things, I know it's never me. It's never me not pressing the mute button. It's not me pressing the mute button or covering the speaker. It's just the phone messes up sometimes. I was about to curse, but I stopped myself. I have a Rosetta Stone free thing that I got from the Cameron Hall show that I still haven't used. Anyways, I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you know the deal. Oh, I'm just okay. What is leaderboard? Okay, all right. So I just took a screenshot of what leaderboard is, and I'll read it later.